everybody, how's it going? Today we're gonna do the gacha for Evangelion Part 4. We've got a few gachas to choose from, which makes it a little bit more different from usual. But before we get started, I do have a Tokudama left over for my tablet. There's only one of them, so we'll just pull. As you can see, I did get Keron Alpha, but hoping for Kamui Alpha. But of course, with a Tokudama, you should just assume nothing will happen. Disappointment is kept minimized. There we go. Anyways, that's enough detoxing for the gacha pull. Like I said, you have 3 gachas to pull from. If you don't know what the differences are, I highly recommend you take a look at my other walkthrough rundown video of the Evangelion collab. You can hopefully find it on the top here if I don't forget to do that. Otherwise, just check my channel. It should be the most recent video besides this one that has it. There are 3 sections. You got the newest one. You've got part 1, which features the Transcension Kai forms of the characters, and then the second version of the collab, which has the the art crossover with Monster Strike, and those also have transcensions as well. So if you looked at my video, according to what now Pito suggested in their video, the second one, the second in line, featuring the first collab set with the Kai series, Transcension Kais, are probably the best set overall. You have all the monsters here are 9.0 or 8.5 level according to game width. They are pretty darn strong, and the most important thing is the fact that their connect skill is quite easy to activate, so you can actually take advantage of them really nicely. For the second part, you probably want the Kaoru Lucifer combo. That definitely looks like to be the star of that set. And then for the new one, of course, the Misato, the 4/5 star, looks quite useful. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Ritsuko and Maya they're not rated very well, so not both of them don't seem to be too amazing. But of course, newer 5 stars in general do have a good amount of kick to them, so maybe it's just not tapped into yet. But of course, the highlight for the new series is Shinji and Rei in the middle. So I have 146 orbs on my tablet, which means I'm only going to do 2 temples here. I am going to do the newest and the first collab together. Now remember, every monster in this collab is obtainable from any of these gacha. It's just the monsters that are considered theirs, where they originated from, have the higher rate on them. So we'll start with the new one. Here we go. And there is a new confirmation animation here. It just features an AT field in front of the Gacha Ridora. Now, let me also preface this, is that just because you see this, it does not mean it is guaranteed for that gacha. Any one of those 9 can be the reason why you get this guaranteed animation. In addition, I have not pulled any of these monsters on either of my accounts, so for the first time in forever, this gacha is going to stop like crazy, hopefully. But once again, my tablet proves how amazing it is. We'll see how many times it stops. Okay, so that's the new 4/5 star monster. So it's going to be really hard to get excited for any stop. Even though that the rates are a little bit lower for the other 4/5 stars, they are still in there at a higher chance. So. Okay. Amakusare. I really don't know how good or bad the other ones that weren't the high. Oh! Oh! This is the first gen Rei. Okay, and that's one of the older 4-5 stars. This is Mari Apollo X, right? So, okay. So, my tablet was blessed with both versions of the original Rei. This is from collab number 2, Rei and her Amakusashiro form. Minesweeper M, Recovery, Null Warp, and of course Synchro, which not only gives you a small barrier, it also gives you a Slayer against all Evangelion Shitos. So if you use her in those quests, you will get a 50% Slayer bonus, damage bonus on those. Strike Shot is, there's a big blast and then puts up a big AT field in the end. And the AT field, I remember back then, was a significant change, right? Barrier and all of that stuff wasn't there, I don't think. So it was a pretty big range, which was pretty cool to see. But of course, it's cool to see the original Rei out here. This means I get a Transcension Kai out of this. Synchro Laser Stop, Super Null Damage Wall with Null Speed Down Wall. The Connect skill is Recovery M and Counter Slayer. And because a Connect skill does consider it to be on its main, that means these bump combos will take advantage of the Counter Slayer. So that means Trident Laser EL and the Spread Shot Poison EL are going to take advantage of that. Strike Shot is turned into Pierce and then powers up all friendly touched touched units and also gives them an AT field as well. So this is pretty awesome to see. Now the question is, where do I want to pull next, right? So of course, like I said, Shinji Rei is the highest for the top one. Nah, you know what? Let's go to the first collab, because I mean, I really do want more of. If I can get any of those Kais, that would be really good. So yeah, let's do this. And I guess it didn't stop too much for the other 4-5 stars. I mean, it is boosted, but it isn't boosted that much like the ones you see. There you go. That is the Eva collab special animation. Wow, I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Look at that animation, so cool. You get the breaking of the AT field too. Let's see which guaranteed one it is this time. Again, it doesn't matter which. No, this is a 4-5 star, right? Yeah, this is the original 4-5 star. Yeah. Okay. Sasaki Kojiro, hello. There we go, friends. Asuka. That is the prize of this gacha. Wait, this is the 4-5 star actually, right? Yeah. It's right. There's different collabs with the different forms. I want the Kaoru Lucifer, right? Yeah. This is just the standard one. So okay, so here we go. Asuka. Of course, we get that into the Transcension Kai. You got the Synchro Minesweeper, Null Magic Circle, the Connect skill being Super Null Warp, and the Strike Shot turn Axel. But the important thing here is that she is a super speed type. That is going to be really darn good given her ability. And the Connect skill is to make sure that you just have 2 different types along with her, so that's not very hard at all. Strike Shot is not. It doesn't say it in here explicitly, but I believe I remember from news that she does turn into a Pierce type while doing this. But she delays based on the number of enemies hit, and does a follow-up piercing attack at the end to the first touched enemy. And what's important here is that the amount of delay being dependent on how many monsters you hit is actually really strong if there's a lot of monsters. In addition, don't forget I said it's a super speed type, so that means she gets a speed up the first time she hits a wall too. So you combine that with other speed ups, the chance that she hits a lot of monsters is going to be really high. So this is really, really looking forward to see what this can end up being in terms of. And I guess as a nice catch, we also got Sasaki Kojiro here. Definitely looking forward to a transition of her. But yeah, that's cool. Anyways, this is quite, I mean, unsurprisingly, my main account is being a amazing puller of collabs. Right, we've got both of the, so Gen 1, Gen 2 of Rei. You've got Asuka, and happened to pick up a Kojiro on the way. So 2 temples, 4 6 stars, 3 of them being collabs. Not too bad. Let's see if my main can keep up. Which it probably won't. And so we come back to my main, where now I'm feeling very, very scared. Because now that I know that my main got 2 confirmation pulls in a row, there's no way there's any left for my main, right? Anyways, we are going to do 1 on each version. We'll see if I do any follow-ups later. I probably won't, but we'll go in order like I suggested on my previous video. We'll go 1, 2, and then 4. See how that works. Let's hope for the best. Again, I do not have any monsters even on my main. I don't think my tablet was born yet. Definitely not born yet, but my main, you see, completely empty. So 1 on each of the 3 gachas. Let's hope for the best, everybody. Strike, shot, choose. Of course, nothing, but let's see. It should stop twice at the very least for those 4 5-star monsters. Let's hope it stops 3 times. Oh, that's for the newest one. So, okay, hopefully it stops 4 times then. Okay, yeah, that was for this one. Okay, so we've got all the basic out of the way. Let's see some shining. Still can't get excited. That's why I can't get excited. Okay, so that's the other one too. So I got all of the 4 or 5 stars from the 2nd gen collab. Bakshi. Okay, so we move on to the 2nd one. Now this one I've already collected, as you can see, those 4 or 5 stars. So hopefully, if it stops this time, we get some cool 5 6-star monsters. Still 1 left on the new version. Yep. Yikes. Bakshiba. Okay, well, I'm not even gonna stop this video. Let's just combine all these together. And again, like I said on the previous video, it doesn't look like there's any pressing need to 90 luck any of these guys, with the exception of Misato, given how I'm sure people will double check how she works in Idea. Yeah, she is a 4 or 5 star, but you know, lately any of those 4 or 5 star monsters are quite impressive. Okay, so Bakshi on first, Bakshi on second. Let's see if the newest version gives us anything better. Of course, Shinji Rei is the prize here, so hopefully something good happens. And so we've already got the 4 or 5 stars. Hopefully, you know, let's not forget the fact that these gachas do have the new 12% rate instead of the old 8.4 for these gachas. So I have gotten super unlucky with this gacha in terms of getting all bakshis, because at least, you know, throw me a bone there with an unrelated 5-star, right? 5-6 star. Like, this was brutal. So now the question is, do I want to pop my Hoshidama here? Well, let's think. I already got Asuka on the first one. You know what? I mean, I just don't care about Evangelion that much. I guess we'll see if any of the quests are that painful such that I should try to pop it there. But, I mean, knowing my luck, I'll probably get... Well, I mean, that would be good anyways. But, yeah, that's rough, guys. Well, my main 2 temples, both of them guaranteed animations, total of 3 collab gets. Main account 3 temples, all bakshis. I don't know if that helps you figure out what you want to do for this collab. Please use it to your advantage. If it makes you run away, maybe that's good too. But yikes, that's rough. Usually I don't get hit that hard, but that sucks. Anyways, make sure you play responsibly. Again, because of the fact that there are 9 total 5-6 stars, if you are trying to complete this and you're just starting, this could be quite painful. So make sure you watch how you attack this in terms of your wallet. Also, do not forget that the newest version of the collab gacha will have a rate up for each individual monster in a few days. However, the Gen 1 and Gen 2 collabs, the revivals, do not feature that kind of rate up rotation. So if you are still wanting to get that last one on a particular collab, just know it might be a little bit harder than usual. I don't know, not more than harder than usual, but just be careful, guys. This can lead down a very dark road that hopefully not many of you take. Otherwise, like I said at the end of the previous video, do consider pocketing orbs for the future, just because you know, it is about to hit the mid-month, and we know X Flag Park is probably in jeopardy due to the COVID situation. So if they try to shuffle around something to make things more profitable for them, I guess. There could be another collab after I doubt it. It's a big collab, so I'm sure people will be drained of funds. But certainly a new Legends exclusive isn't out of the question at this point. So yeah, I'll just stick with what I have right now. Enjoy the collab. There should be a lot of stuff to do. We'll see if there's anything scary out of it, but I'll just have to deal with this sad result on my main. And hopefully yours, there's no way it could be worse than this, right? Unless you pulled more and got more bakshis. So good luck on your pulls. Let me know how you did below. We can console each other, you know, over our pains, but yikes, that hurts. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, click that like. Hit the subscribe button as well. I have just about to hit 800 subs, and I know I promised a Q&A thing and a box check and all of that stuff. So hopefully I'll get that started this weekend. Things have started to, I think, settle down recently. So hopefully that gives me more time to just start doing other stuff to relax a little bit. So we'll see. Hopefully. I'm hoping for the best. Anyways, thank you, and until next time, bye-bye.